Last week I made this video where I watched probably the most random UEFA game ever played on British soil between Haverford County West and Floriana from Malta. This one today could be the most random European football match we've ever seen on this channel played in Scotland. It's not been played in that stadium, it's been played in that one. Dundee United v UNA Strassen from Luxembourg. But who on earth are FC UNA Strassen? It's a team that I'd never heard of before, and the vast majority of my viewers wouldn't as well. But if anyone from Luxembourg is watching, bonjour and welcome to Scotland. Formed in 1922, UNA Strassen aren't the biggest team in Luxembourgian standards. They worked their way into the top flight in the late 1990s, and don't have much of a European record to speak of. Their first ever season in Europe was last season. They played Coups from Finland, drew 0-0 at home, and lost 5-0 away. Meaning they're yet to score a goal in UEFA competitions. Let's just compare that record to a couple of the bigger teams in Luxembourg, the likes of F91 Dudelange. I hope I said that right. They have quite the European record, so big in fact that I can't even fit it into one screen on Wikipedia, so here's just a few of the clubs they've played. They've even played group stage European football against the likes of Milan and Real Betis. What about another team, Progress Niederkorn, who have some quite good results against Scottish teams in the past. They've played some big boys like Real Madrid and Servette, and they've played a few teams from closer to home, like Shamrock Rovers, Cardiff Met University, Cork City, and Rangers, of course. FC UNA Strassen don't quite have the European pedigree as some of their local neighbours, so on paper it should be a fairly routine win for Dundee United, but we know that these qualifiers don't always go the way they probably should for Scottish teams. As you can see, UNA Strassen finished second in Luxembourg last season. Dundee United came fourth in Scotland, second in Luxembourg versus fourth in Scotland. Who's best? Let's find out. How are we all feeling about tonight?
I'm quietly confident. Quietly confident.
Playing a team from Luxembourg who haven't played much European football before, so you should get the win, but
fingers crossed.
How happy are you with Jim Goodwin from when he took over to now? You weren't doing so well, but anyway, one of my favourite cities in the world is Dundee for the football. You got Dens Park right there and Tannadice right there. You couldn't make it up, but I always love coming to Tannadice. I think the atmosphere is so good. We've seen a lot of big games here. We've seen them win a European game here before against AZ Alkmaar. That was a much tougher test, so hopefully they can get a good result again tonight and help the Scottish coefficient, because my God, it needs it after the last couple of years. European football's back at Tannadice after winning the championship for a season, of course. How good does it feel?
Yeah, great. Good. This is what this is the nights that you want, you know, as a footballer, as a fan. Sold out Tannadice, buzzing.
You're playing a team from Luxembourg though, so you must be confident.
Confident, but it's United.
I know, it's Scottish teams in Europe, they haven't got the best record over the last couple of years, have they?
But if we're losing to this team, there's a problem, I think. And,
right, okay.
I hope that comment does not come back to haunt me.
Well, they haven't ever scored a goal in European competitions before. They've only played 2 games, but they didn't score, so...
Yes, they lost 5-0 to, was it Coups or something?
Coups, yeah. Right, I did just ask them lads there, they're going to the Snug Bar, which is where the march went from last time. The march last time was unreal, but it was against AZ Alkmaar, so maybe they're waiting for a bigger game. They said they don't think there's going to be one, but you can see the view all the way down to Tannadice there. It was quality. There was so much pyro and so much atmosphere during that last one, but yeah, I don't know if there'll be one today. All right, guys, can I get you on the video? So, lads, European football's back.
I can't wait.
How do we feel? You in the shorts as well, mate?
Yeah, no,
summer, European football, this is what it's all about.
Colours as well. I've not matched the criteria at all. Got the colour scheme.
What would a good run in Europe mean to yourselves?
Come on, see if we can get into the group stages and just... You're guaranteed, 6 or 8 games?
Yeah, exactly,
there.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
If we could get past it, that's the first time I've seen it in my life, obviously. You've seen plenty,
loads,
but...
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
no,
huge.
if we
Compared to
get,
last time as well.
considering we've not been there for a while, if we get into group stages, I'd be happy with that.
Conflicting information. They think there might be a march, so we'll have to keep our ear to the ground. European nights back at Tannadice behind you today. How does it feel?
Feels brilliant, yeah. I've been here through the 80s and 90s when we were half decent, so hopefully we get back.
Back where you belong in Europe, you reckon? How many away fans do you reckon will be here tonight?
A handful, maybe.
How many away fans will be here, do you reckon?
81.
80? Is that confirmed? They'll actually be here?
Very confident, yeah.
Yeah? Should be a good atmosphere in there tonight, hopefully.
Definitely.
It's always a good atmosphere inside Tannadice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially on a European night. Were you at the AZ Alkmaar game?
Yeah. No.
You weren't? Okay. So hopefully they can get a good result for you tonight. Okay, I've been editing for ages and I've put a TikTok up already and a short, so you can go watch that by now. But I'm just going to head back outside just to see if there is any notion of a march, but I don't think there will be. You're a United fan? Are you two United fans as well? But they're going in with the away fans today, yeah? Do you want United to win for the Scottish coefficient, or would you rather... Okay, so although you're Dundee fans, you're still happy for United to win?
Yeah, we will.
You're going to start a few chants in with the boys?
Maybe.
Maybe?
You never know.
We'll see how it goes. Nice. Legends. Cheers, boys. Thank you. Have a good one, yeah?
This is Hannah's third game, so.
This is your third game?
Third game, yeah.
Big one to come to. What were the other two? Who were they against?
Aberdeen at New Year.
Okay, so the new firm derby.
That was the last minute goal, wasn't it?
Oh, okay, nice.
The first game would have been Inverness when you were 4 or 5, and I was surprised you made
Right,
it
okay.
to half time, to be fair.
And do you think there's going to be a march down from the Snug?
I don't know. I've not actually heard.
A couple of English
Yeah.
groundhoppers.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a Dundee United fan yourself.
Absolutely.
Your first ever game at Dundee United was in 1986 in a UEFA Cup game.
UEFA Cup third round against Ajax Split, who were Yugoslavia at the time.
That's
and
right,
Croatia
yeah,
now.
of course, yeah. And so how far did Dundee United go in the competition?
They went all the way to the final that season.
And
Yeah.
so you're back for a European
I'm
game.
back for another European
How many years later?
game.
40?
Nearly 40 years later, hoping they can do it again.
Do you reckon it'll be you're the same? You'll be the same good luck charmers.
I hope so.
In '86, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? And how have you been here before?
No.
Your first time here?
Yeah, I've been wanting to drag him up here for 40 years.
And you finally done it. What's your
Finally.
first impressions from the outside?
Yeah.
Give Jim Goodwin's time at Dundee United a score out of 10.
Maybe a 9.
9?
11.
11?
9.5.
The next round probably against Rapid Vienna.
So you reckon the next round they'll be
Yes,
one?
which will be 2 weeks.
They'll save it for the big game.
Yeah, exactly.
If they get through table, you can never count your chickens in Europe, especially Scottish teams.
Loved your video at poker in last
Oh, thank you very much. Cheers, lads. Enjoy, yeah. See you later.
Like your videos, mate.
Oh, thanks, mate. Everyone is so nice here in Dundee, aren't they? But yeah, it doesn't sound like there's going to be a march. Good atmosphere building outside already and in here. So, march in the next round. I'll be back for it. Amazing atmosphere here inside Tannadice, as there usually is when we come, but on a European night, oh, this is class. Look at that, under the lights on the European nights. And there's the away section too, look at them all. But look, here we are inside the Luxembourg end right now. Hello. Yes, mate, how's it going, man? You're not from Luxembourg. Come on! You lads are from Luxembourg. No. Unia Strassen. Supporting Strassen. 3-0 Strassen, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah,
I need to find some actual Strassen fans. The game has just begun. Your name is?
Jempi.
Jempi, you're from Luxembourg?
Yeah.
What is the best thing about supporting UNA Strassen?
It's a family. We are there for them and they are for us.
And why did you come to Dundee? You support the club and you have a passion for the club, so you come all this way for this game?
Yes, I'm born with that club and I will die with that club.
Ah, nice. How many games do you think you've been to see them?
300-400.
Wow, have you been to European away games before?
Yes, of course.
What's the best place you've been to away in Europe with them?
In Dundee.
First best chance of the game has gone to UNA Strassen. Look at their fans over there. Oh, should be 1-0. Still might be. No, it's not. I want to watch the game from in there one day. Is that a hospitality lounge? That'd be unreal. Look at that. UNA Strassen have got the ball up here, and it's not been as dominant a performance. I didn't expect it to be dominant. I expected Dundee United to be on top, which they have been slightly, but that doesn't mean that UNA Strassen haven't been getting forward, which they have, and they've launched it in here from a long throw. Not quite cleared it yet. They do now.
Wayne Paul, please make yourself known to a steward in the George Fox stand.
Come on, Wayne. As UNA Strassen go forward again. It's just been quite a bitty game, like in the middle of the pitch, and like a few fouls. Another foul right there. Right, there we go, half time, 0-0, not a good half of football, as you'd have probably seen from this vlog. But shout out to Hibs during that first half. Hibs had already completed their game out in Denmark and drawn 1-1, so a good result for them. After going 1-0 up, actually, McGrath scored. We love McGrath for this channel, so hopefully they can do it next week at Easter Road. And we're back, and Dundee United giving it away straight away in the second half. Don't know what Jim Goodwin said at half time, but it's clearly worked, and the limbs in that stand are always incredible. When a big goal gets scored here, get the camera on that stand because it goes off. UNA Strassen making a few subs here, and with it being 1-0 late on here, you feel like Dundee United need another goal just for next week's game, but I mean they need to not concede one here, but I was expecting Dundee United to maybe be a bit more attacking it, like a few more clear-cut chances than what they've had. Straight to the wall, and again, see what I mean? They're living dangerously here, aren't they, Dundee United? 11,370 in attendance today. We've been sat here, chewing the fat, talking all things Dundee United.
Yeah.
They've not quite done it today, have they?
No, it's been disappointing. I think it's hard for a brand new team. It's the first competitive game, but fans probably expected more than what we've seen.
Yeah, do you think a 1-0 win here is enough for next week away in Luxembourg?
I think it'll be tight. I think I'd like another one to be a bit more comfortable because I can foresee it going dreadfully if we don't get a second goal over in Luxembourg.
And you're going out there, aren't you?
I am. Me and my family are going. Yeah, me and my dad. There's a squad of 16 of us going.
Nice.
So I might even remember the game. So who knows?
So it'll just be a sea of tangerine in Luxembourg somewhere.
Yeah, I went to Alkmaar. I don't want to talk about the result. To Alkmaar a few years ago when we played AZ Alkmaar.
Home result was alright.
The home result was great, but the experience out there before the game was amazing.
Yeah,
it's just the game that was horrific.
But if you were to get through this tie, then how do you think you'd get on against Rapid Vienna next round?
I won't swear, so I'll just say we'll do badly.
Okay, it's clear in outlook. The UNA Strassen fans up there. Bye, UNA Strassen. Oh, absolute legends for coming all this way for a Conference League game at Tannadice. Out of 11,500-ish people, there was like 50 UNA Strassen fans. You can still hear, but I think there's going to be a bit of a mix zone along here, so let's see who we can speak to before we head home. What did we make of the game?
It was great.
Do you get to watch much of the game when you're working?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
And so you're not a Dundee United fan?
No.
Do you want to tell everyone who you support?
I support Rangers.
And where do you think they'll finish in the league this season?
Let's not talk about that. Yeah, we're saying first.
First? You agree with her?
Yeah.
I thought it was a decent result, but I think they could have probably been a wee bit more with the chances that we had, but obviously it's only half time, so still got another leg to go.
They looked a better team than maybe what a lot of people were expecting in here today?
Yeah, probably. I mean, no disrespect to them, like obviously the league that they play in isn't as good as what the SPFL is, what I imagine anyway, but to be fair, they did come here and they showed a lot of a lot of quality, so we're decent.
11,300 fans in here as well for a Conference League qualifier against a team from Luxembourg is pretty good.
Nah, I know. I mean, you can count on these fans week in, week out to show up. So
there should be a lot there next week as well.
I know. Fingers crossed.
What did you make of the atmosphere here tonight?
Well, it was amazing. But I was lucky to play already in Scotland a few years ago against Glasgow Rangers.
Yep, nice.
So I know a little bit what was ahead of us. But it was amazing when we came out. The stadium was.
So you understand what the Scottish crowds can be like sometimes,
I knew it immediately. It's going to be full house because it's not used that they are playing European games. So yeah, I told them a little bit, the guys before the game, be ready for this kind of.
Know what to expect, yeah.
But it was nice. I think for this kind of games we are playing football.
How many fans do you usually play in front of in Luxembourg?
Well, in Luxembourg there are not too many people. It's like between, let's say, 500 to 1,000.
Okay, yeah.
Probably.
And how do you think you'll get on next week? It's only a 1-0
I think we are
scoreline.
a bit frustrated because I think we did very well, and I think nobody expected this kind of game from us because I think most of the Scottish guys, they were saying like, the small Luxembourgish team, but no,
they maybe underestimated you slightly.
I think so, yeah, but well, there's one more game. They are 1-0 ahead, so we have to do the same job and score our chances we get, and then we will see.